Hey there, Charles Simpson here with Nashville Computer. Hey, I don't know if you've heard about the National Public Data's compromise, their breach. Over 3 billion records have been leaked. So let's talk about that today. What do you need to know? 3 billion social security numbers and names have been leaked. This is the National Public Data's actual breach that happened to them. What we want to talk about today is how to understand the impact and what response is needed for you to make sure that you don't become a victim. Who is National Public Data? According to their website, they have criminal records, background checks, and more. Our services are currently used by investigators, background check websites, data resellers, mobile apps, applications, and more. You can join now to enjoy quality data with low fees and no monthly minimums. They have your information, your data, and they have been breached. There's millions of records out there. So, what are we going to do? Today, we're going to talk about the importance of the data security in the digital age. What's out there? What do you need to protect yourself? What was leaked and why you should care? The tools you need to know to protect yourself, your family, and find out if your family's actually been compromised in this actual data breach, and then the steps to take to protect yourself and your family, and then next steps in protecting your identity. So let's just dive right in. The importance of data security in today's digital age. With technology being used, with apps collecting your data, we hear about TikTok collecting information. Apps are listening into our conversations. We know that this information is being collected. This sort of company collects that information as well as looks for anything that happens as far as criminal records, for credit history, and things of that nature. What we know is that the timeline that they've given us on their website says that sometime in December of 2023, they had an incident. However, they didn't know until the hackers released this information in April or early summer of 2024. That means these people had access to our identity, our information, our social security numbers. The hackers had access to that information for several months before they ever told anyone that that information was leaked. If this doesn't scare you, then you need to wake up. This is what was compromised: the name, email address, phone numbers, social security numbers, and the mailing address. What more do you need to steal someone's identity than those items? So, what do you need to do right now? You can pause this video, go check for yourself, check your family. There's two websites that you can cross check on this. It's npd.pentester.com and npdbreach.com. Go there, put in your first and last name, a zip code, or you can put in other identifiable information in there, and it will show you how many instances of your data are actually available and have been compromised. Now, here's the scary thing is once you know, like I do, that my information is there, then it's like, what do I do next? So here's what we're going to suggest that you do. You monitor your financial accounts. You contact your credit reporting agencies. You got Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Links to come. All right. Obtain a free credit report. Look at your credit. See if there's anything on there, and then place a fraud alert on all three of these accounts. All three of them. If you don't have an account for each of those websites, then when I show you the links, go there, sign up today, make it happen. Freeze your credit at all three. Now, freezing your credit is kind of a pain because if you want to go buy something, open a new credit card, you're buying a home, whatever that may be, you need to unfreeze your credit, let them run your credit scores, and then you refreeze your credit. However, it's the best way to keep from having your identity stolen. Next steps, go to equifax.com/personal/credit reporting services, or call them. And these slides will be available. All you have to do is come back, hit pause on the video, and you can write these down. Experian.com/help and transunion.com/credit-help. Write down the websites, write down these phone numbers, go sign up for their services, and sign up an account with those services, and then freeze your credit. Now, What do you do if you find out that you're a victim? Then you go to identitytheft.gov. This is the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, who's protecting our individual information. And they're the ones that are going to these companies and saying, hey, look, you need to put better safeguards in place. With that, you're going to tell them what happened. Once you tell them what happened, they're going to give you a complimentary recovery plan. Once you have your recovery plan, then you put it into action and you start reversing and verifying that you are not the one that actually opened those accounts on your credit reports. All right. And then protect your passwords. Do you know if your passwords are compromised? Make sure that you're using multi-factor authentication and you never use the same password twice. And the other thing is to use a password manager. If you want to find out if your passwords have also been compromised, go to nashvillecomputer.com/dark web scan. That's nashvillecomputer.com/dark web scan. We are offering complimentary dark web scans. Please do that. If you have questions, you're not comfortable filling out forms, give us a call, 615-270-6081. I hope and pray that your information is not on either one of those sites. And if it is, I hope that you will take the time to go protect yourself, sign up for these services. You can sign up for the different services based on the website offering you free credit reports and free credit monitoring. Take advantage of this because it is imperative that you protect your identity. Thank you very much.